Why is this? What am I supposed to do? Stay. I don't know, it just seems a little crooked, but anyway. Hello, Liz. Let me just get my pigeons lined up. So my computer screen or something a little bit flashy. But I'm gonna have something that can distract me. No! Don't destroy me. Don't. Please don't blind me again. Gosh. Way too bright. Think for a chance to. I mean. What's very loud? The camera or. Yeah, well. And again, you know, if iPhone didn't have their stupid port, like the same spot where you charge it, it'd be so much easier, but no, they gotta make it overcomplicated. Oh wait, here we go. How about now? I turned up the volume, so hopefully you can hear me. If you can't hear me well, I blame Apple. Okay. So that is a hot mess. Shout louder for the back. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. No. And if I shout too much, I'll probably most likely end up losing my voice. And then I'll probably just have to come. What's your question, Liz? If it has anything to do with tarot or like doing any kind of like reading or something like that, you're gonna have to give me a little bit because I gotta put my flowers in water. I had to do a pickup for the past hour and I don't want them to die, so hold that note. I look like Toby Maguire? Hold on. Let me see this. Let me see. Come on. I'm gonna let my K2 take over, my Gemini K2 just take over real quick and multitask. Okay, let's go like this. What's another one? Okay. What? I look like the Spider-Man guy? What's his lugna? Huh? Uncle Ben. Murdered! No, it can't be. Not Uncle Ben. Sorry. I'm just gonna move this so we go. Anything but Uncle Ben. I'd rather be, I'd rather be like the original. Well, it's not really the original, but like the first Spider-Man actor than the 50,000 new ones, because it's like, okay, they got me lost here. Get over here. Oh, I know. I'm still thinking about it. I have to say, with my Saturn return, and it is sitting back in the Capricorn technically, so that's the second part, and Saturn return kind of ish again. Yeah, so you can ask questions in a short bit. I'm getting my flowers into this thing of water real quick, because I neglected doing that, and I don't want them to die. So hold your note. But I have to say, what noise? Oh, you mean like this? I'm thinking my gun. I think I might have an idea. Yes. Give me this. Oh, I don't even need to have this thing plugged in. Here. This should fix it. Give it. I'm still here. If I'm not doing anything, I'm still here. Keep your weave on. Get in there. Okay. Can you hear me now? Kinkerdoodle. Goody. You don't have to give me that wet. That did not come out right. Was it just like, the background noise, just making too much extra noise, or was it just, the crystals banging each other? Gosh, that noise does sound a little bit weird. Sounds like something coming out of like Toontown or something. DC hum. Makes me think, Surya, are you having something to do with this? Like, oh boy. Surya? Being shunny strong that I am. Nope, don't like that flamer. Oh, he flames too much. But yeah, my so far for like my Saturn return and like the Satsatis that happened. Other than when my Satsati with the first phase happened, it's actually been not so bad. It's actually been pretty good. There have been a few hiccups now and then, but when it first started, oh boy. Talk about having almost my head knocked off. Yeah, came out of nowhere like a literal wrecking ball. But when Saturn return happened, and then the second phase, I mean, I can't complain because it just so far it's been the best ever, and I don't want Shunny to go into the next time. Yes, very weird. It gets even more weirder when long before a certain transit happens, you just go, well, when I have my Saturn return, like exactly when he steps on my Saturn degree, which is also kind of very close to my Ascendant and Moon degree, as soon as he steps on that, I'm going to be getting probably the best gain of my life. I should you not. Oh, reinstatement of a vow. Like, exactly right when he stepped on it. Like, oh, clever. You're fun. You're funny, Shunny. How did that go? Oh,
what year? Wait, wait, wait. What year? 2020 of December of 2020. Was that like around the Christmas, like when they were conjunct, right? Or am I, or did I whiff it? Or is that the year before that? Jupiter. Oh, wasn't that wasn't that also kind of a little bit close to crap? Yeah, you must. I'm trying to. I see. Well, let's just say when you get into that state, sometimes you even make yourself go like it. Whoa. And I'm not gonna lie. I have oh boy, this is where we're gonna get a little bit crazy. Having a significant other that doesn't listen, and I'll keep this and also with this in mind. My significant other, he has Venus in Dineshta in his D9, and by technicality, the marriage Navamsha thing is well, lucid dreaming, making it more normal. Why even bother? Might as well make it as whimsical and woozy woo as you can. But my significant other's Venus in Dineshta, with Moon and Ketu as well. I mean, I've tried to tell him, like, don't you do anything bad to me. Don't swing at me. Don't bring harm to me. Otherwise, Lakshmi's going to go, oh, all that wealth? No. You don't need that. You don't deserve that. Or even better yet, if you keep getting dreams of your ex, you probably have something not resolved that you need to get resolved. Probably. What is that? I have no idea. You know him better than me. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's by technicality that is correct. Or even shunning can also help with that because well, I saw that you ain't slick. Don't do that. I don't know if you happen to see that behind me. There was like a black thing that just went. Yeah. Hmm. Well, like I said, I don't want my roses to die, and then I won't be able to do my puja for Sugacharya as planned. So I gotta get this done. Yes. Well, for some reason too, every time when I get like a thing of roses, every time they just explode. Not like they go TNT, but like they blossom like every time. And everybody says, "What do you do?" Just have them exist. I don't know. I just exist here. But also, as I was saying about Shunny, I mean, you could also incorporate Shunny too for like the mirror stuff because, well, as Shunny is the one that's the great, nope, like deflecting. When you cast something to Shunny, he goes, piss it, nope, get away. I don't want this crap. Nope. Oh, yeah, I'm totally gonna do what you want. No! Whatever gets casted, he deflects it back. And about 33% of Sun's light that gets casted to him, he deflects it back. So that's why Shunny may have some kind of connection with mirrors as well. But speaking of my significant other, it's gonna suck for him. I mean, I have to say, I have to be completely honest. Honest, it's gonna suck for him because Shunny, in for his chart placements, he has Shunny in the sixth house in Capricorn too, but direct. And he and his Shunny looks at his Venus and Mercury in the eighth in Pisces, and yeah. So and also his Admakarika Mongol is in the seventh in Aquarius, in Purvapadaba. I can't even pronounce that one. And yeah, his Admakarika is Mars in the seventh, and then his Darakarka is Surya in the ninth. It's gonna. I mean, I'm just gonna have to say it's gonna be a really, 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 really Shunny coming to Whacktown for the next 7.5 years or even more. Because each step Shunny takes ahead for him into the seventh house of, other people and then Mongol. You're not doing what you're supposed to. You said you stick. Stick! He has not been. He hasn't been doing what he's supposed to be doing. I'm not making excuses, but not doing so good. So once Shunny gets 2.5 years down there, goes into the eighth with on top of Mercury and Venus, and well, Shunny comes in whacking. The heck! You neglected her. Fix it. And then he goes into the ninth with his sun, which is at the dark arca in Aries, and also in Ashwini. Oh, you think you're hot shit, Han Solo, huh? Well, you didn't pay attention to your spouse figure, idiot. And all I can say is I try to warn him. So whatever happens, if he gets an anvil dropped in his head, I tried. Then again, you can only do so much. Because I told him, careful, Shunny's getting a bit too close to your seventh, and a lot of planets that control, like your soul significator, your spouse figure significator, Venus, the seventh house. Yeah, Shunny is going to be using you as like a new punching bag for a little bit, or going to be testing his new beating stick. So come on, love, don't be dim-witted. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's cute when you talk like all that astrology stuff. I'm not kidding, dude. You're gonna wish you listened. Oh, nothing bad's gonna happen. Probably the most common thing I always say in all due respects is like, oh wow, Bryn, you're actually right. I was? Oh, so sometimes you think I just like making noise that comes out of my mouth just for no reason? Just, make noise for no reason? No. In fact, I don't like my voice that much. It's just like, I speak because, listen, that's why. But, yeah, sometimes he does. But when he does, good. If he doesn't, damn it. Oh, well. Could always be worse, I guess. Oh, yeah, it could be much worse. Humbling of Indra. Yeah, definitely humbling of Indra. Speaking of that, where I live, careful, Cupcake. Oh, he also, speaking of mine, he has his moon in Jeshta, too. In the second pada, I think. It's either the second or the third. So definitely we got some injury going on over there. Yeah, boy. Hey, that could be good. No, but seriously. And Moon Chandra is his 12th floor too. Oh boy, what a hot mess. But also him, at least he has Digbala, but well, Digbala Moon, that's pissed off. Exalted Surya, Exalted Shukra, pissed off Bhuta, pissed off Chandra. I mean, it just keeps getting better. Mars is not the happiest. Mars is like, why am I in Aquarius? Ugh. And then Shani's like, oh, good, Capricorn. Thank God. Mm-hmm. Yep, that is correct. But just for me personally, I mean, I think, and again, this is just me from like my philosophical viewpoint. I think sometimes people don't really. I mean, they might be able to, but they don't see Shani as like his core. Like one of the core things about him is that he whacks upside the head, not because he enjoys it. Well, maybe he does. I don't know for sure, but eh, yeah, that's a better way of putting it. But Shani, I'd have to say, really, of all the planets, he has to be the one that gives the most shit. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, that's done at least. Yes. And that was the most anticlimactic throw I've ever done. Oh, let's see. I'm just gonna look at it to see how is whoopsie doopsie. Not get a scooch out of the way. Okay, let me see. I'm in Rahu and Mango all the way until 23. I got a year of this. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Rahu there. Then we're gonna have that get activated. Oh, Splendito. Okay, so that's gonna get activated. Okay, then that is gonna get activated, and then we have that's gonna get activated. Then we're gonna have crap. Okay, so Denasia is gonna get turned on, as well as Make soda right over there, and then also chits right over there. Okay. Okay, Arada. Arada Swati, damn it. There's where Venus is at, but go figure. And, Shut Bashaka, okay. It's gonna mimic that, gonna mimic that. Oy. Oh boy, that's gonna be quite the headache. But oh well, it is what it is. Well, because like the whole thing with YouTube searches and all that stuff, using keywords just to have you get exposure, and relying on an algorithm. Yeah, it's just like I just don't like it, because it's just like, why are you forcing me to have to do this in order just to get viewership and stuff like that? Mm. Well, at least better than an algorithm. Well, hey, at least I have divine connection, or connection to source, and meanwhile, the algorithm doesn't have that. Yeah, suck on that algorithm. Oh, you think you fancy, huh, algorithm? You can do a lot of things really fast? Oh, you're so cute. Get out of the way. You don't have any kind of connection. You're just an artificial intelligence that thinks it's hot shit. No. And really all it takes is one minor whoopsie-doopsie in a programming scheme just to make it go off-kilter, and oopsie. Whoopsie. Broken. Oh well, it happens. Give me... Where'd that one go? Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay, YouTube, don't try and mess with me. Oh, probably because I was talking smack about the algorithm. Now it's hissy fitting. Oh, what a shame. Get over it. Harsh I care not. Oh, that was offensive. Good, I'll say it again, but louder. Don't test me. As a wise man of war said, don't tell your enemy your weakness, because they'll be more than happy to exploit it. But anyway, yeah, this deck, the whip... I almost said the bitches tarot. Yeah, totally. Totally that says bitches tarot. Nope. But the reason why I don't like this deck is because, let me see if I can find it. I mean, there's a few. Well, I mean, I will say this though. Between me and mine, there was a deal made in past life. It's funny, as soon as I say that, card karma pops up. Planned. Like, okay. But still, yep, there's the proof of it. There is connection to significant other on his chart. Like in his D9 that says, well, spouse vicar, you're going to be having a past life connection, and in mine. And, yeah, so I was just like, okay, whatever it is, okay, I get it. And I'm rolling with it, I'm not fighting it. But then again, I kind of already knew long before I started Jodish, so. It's just like, I don't know why I gotta stick with this one, but fine, I'll stick with him. God, he's an idiot, but I'm still sticking with him. Oh my gosh, he just jumped off a cliff, metaphorically saying, oh God, why did I... Never mind, I'm just gonna stick with him. Yeah. Oh, about the tarot? Well, the thing is, the tarot is actually really originally meant to be like a card game. It just was incorporated as a divination system. And some cards are associated with some planets or grahas, but the thing is, some of them, to me, just completely whiff it. Like, for example, the He Who font, I call it, or the Hierophant, because it's a... Here. Give me the Notice Me Guru. Yeah. I call the Hierophant the Notice Me Guru. And you know what happens when, somebody's like, notice me, I am a guru. Nope. With it. Oops. Yeah, no, that's not how it works. I am a guru, notice me. Listen to me or you're going to hell. Yep, just with that one. Yeah. The He Who font. Notice me, I am a guru, look at me. Look at my shining crown, I am hot shit. Listen to me or you're going to hell. Well, I mean, to be kind of honest, that's kind of like what the church does. Intimidates you. And if you don't follow what they do, they'll say that you're being sent to hell. Teaching by intimidation. And for some reason, this is supposed to be a card related to Venus. Or Shukra. Which to me, Shukra, this? No. Yep. Yeah. But I mean, I can't be on board with this being related to Shukra though. Because Shukra is not really the one to act like that. And I mean, if we want to be technical, the one that probably would be fitting the most, well, instead, I would have to say, now where did this He Who font go? Well, wherever he went, good riddance. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Because for me, when I use Jyotish and stuff like that, I take Vedic, like the Vedic rulings and the rules and all that stuff, and I take Western, smack them together, and I use them all together. So I use Vedic rules with also Western placements too, but not all of them. I don't use the asteroids except Black Moon Lilith. That's the only exception. I use Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. I give them the seventh aspect, but their effect is kind of meh. It's not like overkill. It's just like, oh, that's there. So potentially this might happen. But for like using the predictive and like dashas and stuff like that, strictly just keep it within Shani's boundary. But I mean, I even take it a step further. Well, the thing is with tarot, when you're trying to predict something within a time frame, it's very difficult because the cards really don't have anything to do with time. All they do is they show a state of being, like this one, Six of Pentacles, kind of balancing and giving a fair and equal share. And the ones who believe and know, well, I mean, to be completely honest. Oh boy. I can't count, well, that, to be completely upfront, I can't count the many times that I've had, like, looking at my own chart placements and just analyzing each placement, that I had, intuitively just, just a voice saying, stop questioning us. You were right all along. Just go with it. Stop questioning yourself. Stop it. Every time. It's been something like that. This is and also this is the reason why I don't like this deck. Whoops, sorry, that was not intended. This is why I don't like this deck. Oh, it's the shadow side. Oh god. Oh my god. Because they take a card and they make it intentionally baneful only. Because this is supposed to be the devil. Oh my god, the devil. Oh god! Oh, for bloody sakes, give me this. Where is my Chris Farley card? Literally, that's what I call the devil. The Chris Farley of the tarot. Literally, live life, live it hard, but know when enough's enough and come back. And I mean, heck, I mean, if we're going to be more technical, like the term devil's advocate, well, what's wrong with being a devil's advocate? Even though you're crashing the party and you're just being upfront and point blank and, you know, really realistically practical. What's wrong with that? Wouldn't you rather have somebody come in and say, hey, you're a bit tipsy and I think you need to stop? But you're ruining my party. Exactly, stop. You want to drink some more? You can do it tomorrow, but now, enough. And you gotta know your limitations, because enough's enough. Come on, where is the Chris Farley? There he is. There we go. Chris Farley, live life, live it hard. Yeah. This makes it intentionally just cruel in nature. Or, what's that Sanskrit word? What is that word? Like how benefic planets are known as gentle planets. I cannot remember the Sanskrit words for the gentle and then the cruel ones, but you know what I mean. This is making it so that only this card could be cruel. Meh. Get it out of my life. This one, completely different. This one, if you actually take a moment and actually look at the symbol, well, the devil, the live life, live it hard one. You have the lovers, and with the lovers, you have two figures come together, and then from that, divinity comes in. But in this case, since the Satanism thing's in there, you have connection between two, making divinity appear and better the self. Relationship between the two betters you instead of both. So, I mean, that's not bad. It also can be enjoy the things of the planes of the senses. And if it's not of the higher planes, oh God forbid. If you're happy and you're enjoying it, if you're not, having, oopsies happen, just enjoy it. Let them enjoy. So how's that bad? Oh wait, no, it's not. Well, it's sin. Well, joke's on you. Sin is an opinion. Well, but then again, you gotta make sure that you spend some time with Yama and make sure you listen to him when he says Dharma, Dharma, Dharma. Damn it. Dharma, Dharma, Dharma. Yes, yeah. Well. Oh, you're already getting hot flushes. Actually, bring in my dimwits. Let me see what's going on. Oh, go back all the way up there. Okay, he's still gonna be in Venus. Oh, he's gonna be in Venus. What? Yeah. Oh, Ogre. Okay. Possibly. But the thing is, I mean, I have. Well, you have the Wheel of Fate with Karma and Strength. So it looks like what's being like pretty much what was done behind is bringing to the now fate taking control, and you have to keep control of yourself. Because meanwhile, on the other side, we have, let's start with this one. We have she who's not having it, the Queen of Swords, and if you notice, she's looking like she's flipping off someone. And the Page of Cups with Three of Cups. So, probably most likely, not really, the person in question is not really in the mood at the moment to talk anything cheesy, cupcakey, woozy, or have a connection at the moment. Because if you notice that looks like she's literally flipping off someone. Yeah, probably not the best time at the moment. And there's a lot of emotion on your side. And there's the desire to build something that's going to be sustainable and long term. But you're gonna be stuck waiting for some time. You're gonna be stuck ruminating, but the thing is, with that Ace of Cups, drink it yourself. Drink the fullness of the cup for yourself first. Get yourself emotionally fulfilled first. Meanwhile, over on the other side, we have that. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have Page of Twigs. If you notice, kid with the stick, very immature. Moves a little bit too fast and doesn't think before throwing spears. But because of him moving that quick, 5 Pentacles. Meaning that essentially because of the hasteful movement on his side, it's going to cause things to be stuck and pretty much locked down. And there's going to be some time. Well, if you'd rather be the Queen of Swords, well, then just take in the energy. Be the Queen of Swords then. Be she who's not having it, and then just don't put up with BS. But you're going to be waiting for quite some time. Just be aware of that. Whoa. Yeah. Because I could throw these things all day. At the end of the day, whatever you say and however you're wanting things to be, that's what makes it law. And sometimes you gotta be a little bit firm, like, this is what's gonna happen, and that's how it's gonna be. No ifs, ands, buts, or tushies, that's it. Don't ask questions, that's it. A little bit firm and feisty, but sometimes you gotta be like that. Sometimes. Oh boy. Oh no, not the storms again. Indra, why? Don't start again, please. For like the past few weeks, it's been just thundering over here where I'm at in Arizona. Yeah, a lot of that. And I mean, again, piss it. I hate it when they do that. Oh, can I come on your live stream? No. And I mean, it's just I think also some people do make an equivalence to Zeus and Indra. Well, I can't really say if that's an accurate connection, but I mean, for at least from my viewpoint with Zeus, for me, I don't like Zeus. I can't really respect a guy who hangs his wife upside down by two anvils because he got caught, being a two-timing twat-head. Uh-oh. No, that's just me, though. And I mean, I can't blame Hera for trying to go after the mistresses. I can't blame her. Because when Zeus and her got, married in unionship, everybody except one sea nymph attended. So pretty much was like, well, there's no excuse if you didn't know or not. He still went behind. They still violated the unionship between Hera and Zeus. So it still happened. So oops. I mean, they tried to be like, Queen Hera, you're. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, also, I mean, how much things of Soma does he drink? I know that might have taken it too far, but oh well. I mean, oh relax, Indra. A vice is a vice. We all have them. Calm down. Oh, and speaking of that, oh, crap, I just had lost it. Oh, there was a post that you also said about Lucifer. Well, I mean, he can't really lie because, as we know, well, let's put it this way: since Lucifer is associated with Venus. Mm-hmm. I noticed that. Red Bull. Funny. And it's funny because my significant other, well, on the western side, he is a Taurus sun. My Navamsha Lugna, Taurus. My moon is also point blank on that Navamsha, Taurus. So it's like, ooh, planned. Totally planned. Completely, totally planned. Oh, well, it happens. Oh boy, now, oh, here comes the wind. Yep, looks like Indra's going to be starting to throw things up again. Oh boy, here we go again. Round 263. I just had a question, I lost it. It'll come back. It always comes back. Oh. Isn't for do you know that if there's a yep, Rohini Lugna with Rohini Bada 2 for the Lugna and Rohini Bada 2 for the moon. Point blank. Just splendid. And that would be, yeah. My fifth house becomes my Navamsha Lugna. Oh, and also, just because why not? Venus is my Admakaraka. Is Motrikona. goes into Navamsha, into Exaltation, and keeps the Atmakarika title. Because why not? Oh no, so Venus is the other Karika for me too. I saw that. I looked right in the mirror and I saw something move out of it. Like, you ain't slick, I saw that. Close, but not quite. So you knocked something out of my hand. They drive me nuts. Well, I mean, to be completely honest, the truth's the truth, so it is what it is. I don't have to like it, I have to just take it for how it is. That sounds so vulgar and so bad, but meh with it. I mean, it could be much worse. I'd rather have, well, this is it, take it, okay. I'd rather have that than, be like, oh no, it could be like this, woo. And then it turned out to be, oh, joke's on you, it was BS. But again, that's me. I'd rather not have the BS nonsense like that. Mercury Aquarius. Well, that popped up. Aquarius Mercury. Venus in Gemini. Okay. Venus in Cancer. Sun in Taurus. Venus in Aries. Specifically in Ashwini with Belvor. Chandra in Gemini. This one specifically is going to be Mixura, because an archer. I mean, heck, maybe even say that's like Rodam, but darker, like in a darker sense. But then again, that would be Purnavasu. Yeah, Purnavasu, Return of the Light. And then Shukra, Motricone, and Libra. But this one I have to say more than likely it's going to have to be the Shaka for this one. The one that's like one way, split the other way. Yeah, oops. So let's see here. So for this Mercury in Aquarius, I'm getting like the idea of Shaka for Balak, discovering hidden things, and also conjuring up the snakes, the Naga. Visakha has that association. Bathan, Shukra, Gemini, in this case, this would be Arata. And also Bathan actually has dominion over the spirits that are native in Africa. Sure. Pleases me. Well, I mean, what pada? Would that be? That would be. Is it the second? No wait. Make arrows. So either the second or the third, right? But okay, yes, Michael, I'll throw some for you. Actually, I'll surprise you. Pick a number between 1 and 39. Actually, just the one. Oh, let's not land on my face. Well, okay, before I do that, let's see. There's that one. But then again, as soon as I show you this one card, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I know who that is." Yeah, you know who that one is. I hope. Come on. Speaking of Indra. Okay, there's only one left. Actually, never mind. Now there's only one left. That cake was a lie. Ah, there it is. I'm going to double check to make sure. Get them all. Okay, so, taking it from the tipsy top. Of course, I would hope you know who this is. I hope. I mean, it's a given. I hope. Yep, Lord Shiva. And this is the only exception of like saying that, oh, this is like the Hierophant in a good card. This is a good Hierophant. This one doesn't, isn't being like a notice me guru. No, definitely not. Nowhere even close. Now, this one. If you even notice too, down below where my finger's at, oh, Snapple. It's not Kali, it's Durga. Mm-hmm. Well, or came from Brahma's side, but yep, good old. And there's, speaking of Indra, there he is. Oh, and his peacock, which is also definitely, totally not so happen to be, a Venetian bird. Argus. Now, I can't tell if this one, I think this one's Lakshmi. I think. I was going to say this one's actually Parvati, but since there's the treasure there. But then again, because since we have Lord Shiva, and then, if that's Lakshmi, it probably is not going to work as planned. But it's Parvati, and it makes perfect sense. Because, I mean, that's like... But then there's this one, which I cannot figure out for the life of me who this could be. Unless this is Tara. That's the only other one I can think of. Or... Yeah, I can't even think of... Well, unless... I'm trying so hard to remember. You can totally see that I don't really pay much attention, really, towards Andrew that much. But yeah. That was from... Crap, I forgot what this deck is called. Oh, Tour Apocalypse. The one deck that has, like, belief systems from all around the world, from everywhere from soup to nuts. Yeah. Pandora's in this deck. Persephone's in here. We have Our Lady who would marry the one that's supposed to be white, pure, and untainted, supposedly. But that doesn't make much sense. So that would be then. Okay, but now. The Phantasmagoria. Okay, so Michael, let's get this show on the road. Like, before I even did anything, this is the card that was on the bottom of the deck. Six of Pentacles, Moon in Taurus. Because why not? And actually, that was a card. Wait, where'd it go? Where did it go? Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Give me that card back. Okay then, wise guy. Okay then, I'll just go through every single one until I find it then. Because there was something I wanted to point out. Give it back, you bloody stack of card stock. There it is. It's interesting though. Lifting the veil. Totally, definitely not planned, but still, I just had to point that out. Definitely not planned. Lifting the veil of illusion. Okay, let's do this thing. So, let me scroll back up. Okay, oops, too far. A little bit lower, there. Messages from the... Okay, let's see what comes out. Well, that was like the cleanest shuffle I've ever done in my life. Cleanest ever. I just love that sound. Well, Michael, do you happen to have anything in Cancer in your astrological placements, like Mercury in Cancer or something along those lines? Well, what I'm getting is, first, I'd like right off the bat, emotionally and spiritually, you are in a really sustainable state, not a problem. But now you potentially have two leeches that are messing with you and taking the energy from you. And probably most likely you have been taking a lot of initiative and action and doing like some kind of work or providing in some way, shape, or form, but it's not fulfilling and it's taking a toll on you. Probably we're holding on to something for dear life, even if it's been long overdue, needing to, kick the bucket. And there's something within you that you're trying to keep a hold of, like your willpower or like your... Oh, at Makarka and Shlesha. Oh boy. A Mongol in Aslasia. Well, most definitely. Well, here, I'll say a quote to best explain it. The difference between medicine and poison is the dosage. Yep. Well, that's Aslasia in a nutshell. So, despite all this, though, Michael, Cupcake, don't knock the card off the desk. Rude. Coming towards you is it might be a bit unstable. No more affairs. Yeah, well, I mean, Slatia, the Nakshatra of Nagas, and the ability to use the serpentine energy to, oops, or use it for as like a willpower. Or I can definitely also say this, since Mongol does have that effect of Scorpio and Aries. Well, on the Scorpio side, well, let's just say if occult means are practiced. Oh, that's right. Deep pissed off Mars. Like, why are you mad? You don't understand. Why? It's just snakes. You don't. But I mean, the good thing about Mars in Cancer, definitely know how to go to like, oh, let's see, taxes due. I won't pay what I'm supposed to. Just go a little bit under, so that way I won't go detected. Slick. Yep. Well. But then again, it takes a lot. Well, I mean, if you're blessed with the placements anyway, if you're able to just see him, just be like, okay, it is what it is. Especially if you do what pooch is that for Kali, the one or like the certain crap. I think it's a certain thing that you do with Kali. And what you do, it's like you have to be in a room that's completely black. Then that's when Kali appears. And the test is just being all, oh, hi, Kali. And not flip out and be like, oh my god! I can't remember what that one's called, but that's like this, kind of like the same thing. Or it's like a tag flip. Yeah. And oh god. Speaking of that. Now this is where it gets a little bit weird. In my Navamsa chart, I take my significant other's Venus, I give him my moon placement. They literally swap places. I'm not even kidding. My moon and his Venus flip. They go into the other spot. And what else is the same? Let's see. Yeah, pretty much just those that flip. Oh, I just remembered something too. But Michael, be expecting, coming towards some instability, or I just don't like this. Of all the just cards, this is the one I really don't like that much because I think coming towards you is a definitely not or Ariana Grande, rip off. So be aware of that. But be aware that there might be some needing for having stability, and it's never going to be stable. And you might have someone try and woozy woo you into thinking everything's just fine. Oh. Like I said, Michael, something is being, unstable, but because since now you have the moon there, not saying the moon's bad, but may look like, this person is trying to woozy woo you. It looks like they're together and like put together, but really they have a lot of, you know, emotional things that is being suppressed or veiled. Now you have Six of Cups, which is Sun in Scorpio. Except now this one I'm getting more like the Jeshta, with Surya being there. Well, Sun in Scorpio, the Jeshta. So you're seeing yourself as rejuvenated, which again the Ace of Cups clarifies that. Other people are seeing you as the daughter of Grails, so you have the earth and water. So looks like well, then again, depends what do you call crazy. Because some people would say, well, another person's crazy is, somebody's stability. And believe me, when you are with somebody with a Jeshta moon, oh, well, I make it be worse. Much worse. So you're being viewed, Michael, as the daughter of Grail. So you're being viewed as, being a little bit level-headed, but also kind of trying to be more in tune with the feminine spiritual side, and other people are seeing you like that. Okay, now this is getting a little bit cheesy. You're hoping for the Prince of Twigs, but you're also afraid of him. So you're hoping for something to come in burning hot and a little bit quick. But you're afraid of it coming in too quick and going away quick. So it's like surprise and gone. And because it looks like the sun is setting in the Prince of Twigs, Looks like Shani's coming up and be like, haha, you suck over there. Yeah, getting your 7th house displacement, now you're lost. The outcome to be aware of, though. Be aware of. You're going to be the king of twigs. The Lord of Scepters. So, in the end, you're going to be fire and extra fire. So, talk about having a lot of heat, a lot of inspiration, and taking swift, transformative action. And because since that would be that one would be the sign of Aries and Surya. Hi, Renata. Give me clarification on that scepter. I'm king of scepters. I mean, king of twigs. Clarifying the king of twigs, we have the 3 of blades. Exaltation of Shani. Well, just don't stab the crows. Don't hit the crows. Wrong target. Don't hit them. Shani in Libra. Exaltation. Vishaka. But uh-oh. Because when Shani gets exalted, he gets pissed off in the Navamsha. Yeah, I'm exalted. What? Damn it. And Lord Krishna with Radha. I mean, I have to hand it to Lord Krishna. You know, I have to hand it to him for, posing as, the most beautiful woman and playing it off like, oh, you must be my guru. Why won't you show me your beautiful face? It's not important. Please, you must come home with me. Why? You seem like you're really knowledgeable. Please come back to my house, if you insist. Why won't you lift your head? Damn it, Krishna. I mean, you have to hand it to him. He was clever with that one. Even though that was kind of like verbatim of the story. So, King of Twigs with the 3 of Blades. So essentially doing some kind of ritualistic pact. Some kind. But the thing is, if you're going to be even more technical, you really don't need to seek the divine because it's already right there. Except mirror, like what you said. Look at the mirror, and there it is right there. Keep it simple. So we have 3 of Blades with the Queen of Skulls, which is the Queen of Pentacles, or... So we have Wet and Earthy. And then last but not least, we have Shani and Sagittarius. Isn't that one of yours? Not you, Michael. Isn't that one of your placements, Shani and Sagittarius? Be aware to not let any figure kind of like tauntalize you and make you do something that is like a self-harm and kind of put you down and take advantage of you. Because that kind of seems like a potential that might happen, Michael. Just be aware of that. Ensure that you're caretaking to yourself and make sure you drink plenty of water. Keep that nourished. Speak loud and carry a big stick. And stick it. Oh boy. And don't let any again, don't let some figure take control of you. Because that seems to be happening. What the? Oh, damn it. Ugh. I'm gonna end the stream here because other half is like, can you talk to me for a moment? Fine, fine. So I'll see you guys later.